Good day. I know my presence here may shock many of you. I, of course, was presumed dead after my exile in St. Helena after my 100 days campaign failed. Damn you, Michel Ney. I was frozen in ice on St. Helena, then shipped out to southern France while my body failed me and while I grasped for the last breaths I thought I would ever take. Allow me to explain to you all how I ended up failing in my ambitious plan to overthrow all the anachronistic royalty of Europe. It began here in La Belle, France. I became headstrong. Hubris. Really. I, as well as my chiefs of staff, believed that our neighbor to the south, Spain, would crumble like a house of cards. We thought them as much as we thought the southern Italians. Backwards, superstitious, obsessed with tradition and clergy. The Inquisition still reigned in those parts. We had defeated Prussia and Austria in lightning campaigns, nations that we thought were much more capable of a war effort than those Iberians. Murat believed that upon taking control of the government in Madrid, the entire nation of Spain would give up its will to fight. Perhaps you may think us naive, but this same thing had happened on multiple occasions in our wars against the powers of Europe. A few corps led by rather mediocre marshals of mine entered Spain. They entered with the pretext that they were going to reinforce the garrisons in Portugal. They took control of the government in Madrid and eliminated that old relic of the late Middle Ages, the Inquisition. We thought we were doing the native Spanish a favor by unchaining them from the Dark Age mentality they seemed to languish in. We thought that the rights of man, as well as the Republican Enlightenment philosophy that we were bringing them, would lead them to the light, led them to greater liberty and awareness. The opposite happened, however. We became bogged down in mounting guerrilla fighting for the next 6 years. At least I was able to influence the legal system of most countries in the world. A system that does not allow politically elected judges to decide the fate of racial minorities. A system that does not allow a group of laymen to interpret rules of law and apply them to a factual scenario. At least a system where detailed code books mandate a judge to carefully interpret the text and limits his or her ability to legislate from the bench. Yes. If you made it this far, this video is just a pretext to get out my frustrations about the common law system as it is known in the USA. I knew that such a system would evolve had it not been for my seemingly bloodthirsty conquests. But alas, I was not able to continue my conquests in the United States of America. Keep thinking you law students that are bent on social justice are going to make a difference. You are all just tools.